Hey interwebs, welcome to the new Adventure Rides YouTube channel. This is the first of many videos that I'll upload to this channel documenting my ADV motorcycle adventures. A friend and I recently took a one-day trip in preparation for our trip to Cape Town this coming December. That will be a 3,000 kilometer journey spanning over about 14 days. We did this trip to test our equipment and figure out what we still need. Our trip to Cape Town will cover some mountain passes close to the roads in Tiffendale areas in Eastern Cape, and then follow the garden route all the way to Mossel Bay and then eventually Cape Town. For today's trip we decided to visit the Breedts Neck mountain pass in the Northwest Province. But first let's stop for some pancakes and some fluids. With our stomachs full, it was time for us to hit the dirt roads up to Breedts Neck. But first we had to cross over the Hartebeespoort dam wall. The dam wall is well worth a visit, especially after heavy rains. It puts up quite a spectacle as it discharges millions of litres of water downstream into the Crocodile River. The river flows north towards the Botswana border where it eventually joins the Limpopo River. There are plenty of activities in the area, from a monkey sanctuary to the Hartebeespoort Dam aerial cableway, which offers spectacular views. There are numerous restaurants in the area, the most famous being Upper Deck, which offers great food and a great atmosphere, with live music on most weekends. We quickly realized how important communication is and will be getting an intercom system for the trip. As we get onto the dirt road, it is easy going on a well-maintained section past Mountain Sanctuary Park. As you reach the start of the pass, the cars at the bottom tells you that they can't pass and is a sign of things to come. Immediately you are faced with a difficult section that has deteriorated to such an extent that only bikes and 4x4s can pass. Since we both are relatively inexperienced with ADV riding, we decided to get off the bikes and have a walk around the path to see which lines will be best to go through. Little did we know that later on it would be a little bit more difficult than the starting section. Our first casualty occurred attempting this section. She didn't go wide enough, and you can see her back wheel slipping into the shallow ditch, causing her to lose balance and tip over. We assessed the damage and luckily the crash boss took the brunt of it. From there it's relatively easy going with various shallow rocky sections to deal with. The bikes made easy work of this. These type of sections need experience to tackle, but you won't get that experience unless you go out and ride them. You have to go ride routes that fall out of your comfort zone, ones that challenge you and your bike. It's the only way to get better at things that you once thought would be impossible for you. Get over that fear and just go do it. There's this saying in the motorcycle world, there are only two types of riders, those that have gone down and those yet to go down. Embrace the fact that someday you will fall, you will break your bike and you will bruise your ego. But all of these will heal. The bike can be fixed. You will get better at dealing with these routes, and once you get to the top, you will forget all about it. As most off-roaders will tell you, momentum is king. If you can manage to keep momentum, you will get out of most hairy situations. Practice clutch, throttle and brake control and you will soon realize that some advanced sections do not seem all that difficult. On my KLR 650, I fitted some lowered foot pegs. I'm 6 foot, and by lowering the foot pegs, now when standing up, I'm way more comfortable with a much lower center of gravity. It can make your bike feel way more stable. Experiment with what works for you. Maybe you are not comfortable standing up. That could be a function of an incorrect ergonomic setup. Have a pro check it out. Maybe you need raised handlebars or lowered foot pegs, or both. Maybe you need a suspension adjustment. Again, you won't know unless you experiment and go out and ride. Getting to the top of a mountain pass is an exhilarating feeling, and you will be glad that you did it. This is what it's all about, the payoff right at the end. We go on these adventures to clear our minds from everyday life and the difficulties we encounter, only to find that we also find them on the route. But once we get over there and we're standing looking out over the valley or the lake or the ocean, it all comes together, and you realize what you're actually living for, what you are actually riding for. Thanks for watching the video and staying till the end. If you liked it, please give us a big thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content.